This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy. Just drop in some details about yourself and see if you're eligible to save money when you bundle your home and auto policies. The process only takes minutes, and it could mean hundreds more in your pocket. Visit Progressive.com after this episode to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
Yay Networks.
Parenting is such a breeze, oh, but it would bring you to your knees if it weren't for Chatty Daddies. Oh, yeah, the Chatty Daddies.
Hey, welcome. It's the Chatty Daddies.
A podcast about three dads who think they are parenting experts, but let's be honest, nobody's a parenting expert.
Well, my friend here, Nick Adams, thinks that he is a naming expert. We were having a discussion earlier about names, and there was a specific name that he thought was a terrible name. And I won't throw it out there because there might be somebody that...
There was a name that we had come across in the news.
Yeah.
We were hearing some stuff, and I was like, oh, that's a dumb name.
And so I turned to him, and I said, what do you think of Quaid? You think Quaid's a stupid name? And he took half a beat and goes, it's fine.
See, I don't like when people take a pause when I ask something. Like it should just come out like, yeah, dude, that's a dope name.
Of the names of our children on this podcast, we've got Quaid, we've got Davis and Ellie, we've got Chloe and Kaysen.
Mm-hmm.
I clearly have the most unusual
most
name
unique.
for sure. But I don't know that it's bad.
That's not a
I
bad
never
name.
said your kid's name was bad.
There was a
I never said
heavy
your kid's
pause.
name was bad.
It lingered in the air to me, and that
And-
may just be me being sensitive.
And I immediately also said I gave my kid his first name is a last name.
Yes.
That's weird.
And people
So it's-
judge last name, first names.
Absolutely. Nobody ever says my son's name correct. It's always David. And I say,
Right.
I have to correct them. No, it's Davis. And, mine's a family name. And I said, no, Trey, I don't hate yours because yours is a family name and has a meaning and stuff to it.
That's right. Now, JC, I need your honest opinion of the name Quaid.
I actually like it. I'm down for different names.
There's only one person named Quaid that's famous. His name's Quaid Cooper, and he's a
Yeah.
rugby player in New Zealand.
And a lot of people might think it's a last name that's now going as a first name.
Yes, that's very
Because
true.
there's famous people, Dennis
Dennis
Quaid.
Quaid.
And no one's ever going to spell his name right.
And
No.
yeah, because you spell it Quuade.
ADE.
Fun fact, though, talking about how Davis's name is a last name. I got Kaysen's name because of a last name.
Really?
I got it. Yeah, a football player. His name's Anton Kaysen. I had his game worn jersey, and I had it laid out next to my personalized jersey. So it said it was Kaysen Chavez next to each other, and I literally loved how that looked, and that's why I just screamed it out to Kinsey. I was like, "What about we named this baby Kaysen?" And she took a pause, and she goes, "You know what? I like that. It sounds good." And that we literally named our kid after her last name.
There was a old actor who was in a lot of Westerns named Nick Adams. And so every now and then, an older person who's like in their 60s or 70s will say something like, oh, like the actor. And so I had to go look him up because it happened a few times, like when I would go to my grandparents' church or something. And then I looked him up and yeah, he killed himself though.
Oh, whoa.
But I don't
see
know.
that coming.
I don't know much about him. And it's Ernest Hemingway has a collection of stories called like the Nick Adams stories or something.
Oh, that's cool.
So
Do
that's
you
kind of
have
cool.
that?
We have a book somewhere on a bookshelf that
Yeah.
says the Nick Adams stories
That's
or
great.
something. So that's neat.
There's a dude that I keep seeing on popping up on Twitter randomly on like comment sections. His name is Nick Adams, and he has some very strong political opinions.
Oh, I get his mail.
Yeah,
I
wait,
swear to you, I get that guy's mail.
Wait. Which political leanings are they?
They're very far right.
Okay.
He is a very, 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 very pro-Trump.
Yeah, we live in neighboring towns, and somehow I started getting his mail. And at first it was just like a generic flyer or something, just junk mail that would have been sent to him, like obviously super political stuff. And then I started getting checks sent to me that were made out to like his organization.
Whoa,
And
how much?
some I don't remember how much they were.
Because you were opening them because they had your name on it. So you were
Yeah,
obviously
so
thinking,
we had no way of knowing. We have the exact same name.
Yeah.
Same spelling and everything. It's a very common name.
both white guys.
Yeah, and he's actually like Australian.
He's from Australia.
Yeah, he's got like an accent. Anyways, I started getting his mail, and it took like well over a year for him to even like read my DMs. I like emailed his company. I called like, hey, let's stop this. Anyways, he came over to my house and got mail once.
What?
I swear, it's the same guy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Because I think this man's like met the president and stuff. Like he's
very
like,
pro-Trump. Now, there's another person named Nick Adams, not me, who's on the complete opposite end of the spectrum, and he's a Broadway actor.
Nice.
And so I kind of have a few friends in common with him. So every now and then I'll get tagged in like a Facebook photo, but it's the wrong Nick Adams, or I'll get tagged on Instagram and it's the different Nick Adams. And there's a person who is also named Nick Adams, who is like a big spokesperson for the transgendered community.
Okay.
And so I haven't been confused with that Nick Adams too much, but it's the Broadway guy and the super conservative guy.
Okay,
What a life.
trade lives with one of them.
I'll go Broadway guy.
Yeah, of course you have to.
100%.
Dude, are you kidding? That would be the best.
Yes, absolutely. And he's like really buff.
Which Broadway show would you be in? I'm assuming you have to go musical, right?
Yeah, I'd go musical. Like, if I could have my choice?
Yeah.
Well, there's several. I would like to be in Little Shop of Horrors would be my all-time favorite show. That's the show where a plant comes to life and eats people.
Sure.
I'd like to be in that.
That seems like a hard stage production to do, to make this plant move and do all that.
Yeah, it's real elaborate. I would like to either be the voice of the plant, so you're never on stage, but you're the voice of the plant, or there's the evil dentist. I'd like to be the evil dentist.
Yeah.
And then I'd like to also be in Guys and Dolls. And then also perhaps How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. That's a great one.
That's just what I want to do in life in general.
Exactly. So those are the ones I would like to do. Is anyone still listening to this podcast?
Of course.
Okay, I
Of
hope,
course.
I hope I
Broadway-
didn't bore people with Broadway talk.
No, of course. It's fun.
What did everyone do for Mother's Day?
We had a rocky one.
Oh, no.
Yeah, ours was kind of a little rough too, but what happened with you, JC?
We had a couple's argument. This is what sucks. When you're married, you're bound to get into an argument with your wife or your husband, right? And so Kinsey and I had a disagreement the day before Mother's Day,
Okay.
where I felt like I was in the right in this one, you know? And she ended up apologizing, which proved that I was in the right for once, because most of the time, let's be honest, we're in the wrong.
Yeah. Would you be able to present this argument vaguely as to where
Yes.
we would not know which side you were or your wife on, and Trey can answer what we would, how we would respond to this? Or is it way too detailed and specific?
Yeah, it'd be like way too detailed and specific. But it was just the way there was a response to something that took place, and she didn't think. I have her back when it comes to it. Like if somebody comes at her and they come at her, I have her back. But I just told her that I don't really agree with the way she handled it, right? And so
Publicly, you had her back, but behind the scenes, you're like, hey.
I will go down swinging for you. You are my wife. I have your back in the public. But just so we're clear, I just want you to know that I personally disagree with what the way it was handled. And so it created a little bit of a tiff. So it's just weird to celebrate a big holiday like this when you're in this, in this limbo of an argument. But aside from that, I also let her down because I took the kids shopping. So what we do every year, Trey, and I don't know if you do this, Nick. My kids are to the point now, mostly my daughter, because she thinks about other people. And she comes up and she will remind me the week of a big holiday, birthday, Christmas, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day. Hey, can you take me to the mall to go shopping for mommy's present? And she will in turn do the same with her for me. And so she did that. And we went to the mall and my kids couldn't agree on anything. They couldn't. They could, like, clothes tough to buy for mom, shoes impossible to buy for mom, and they walk
like, let's buy mom a PlayStation.
Right, exactly. Like he
love
wants
it.
He wants video games. Chloe's like not sure about anything else, and they walk by a candle store and they both look and they go, "Mommy loves candles."
Okay, now we're on to something.
And we're on to something. We walk into the candle store. They find a candle together
Wow.
that they
Okay,
agree on.
Oh, really? I thought that was going to be the problem. Like the 10,000
right?
different scents, okay?
No, they were down with it because it was a beach scent, and Kinsey loves the beach, so they both agreed that we were in and out of that candle store within 10 minutes.
Sounds
if
great.
that. So we give her the candle the next day, along with all the stuff they made at school and the gift I got her and like the cards and all that stuff. But she opens their gift. And I could say, when your wife was expecting something different, I got that. Because I didn't want to sit in front of the kids, obviously, because they bought it. And so when the kids went away, I was like, how you like a candle? Like the kids picked it out. Are you not? You want to take it back? Like, do you want something different? No, it's fine. It's fine. And I was like, no, there's something wrong. Like, what's going on? You can't just leave it hanging like that. I could tell something's up. I was like, is it because of our argument yesterday? She goes, no, it's not that. It's just, I was spying on you guys. I said,
Espionage.
what? So I share my location with her, right? Because I'm that guy that I forget. If I go out with my boys, I don't think about texting. I suck at it. If I'm running a little late getting home, I don't text her because I'm like, I'm gonna survive. Like, I'm fine. I'm not dying. Okay.
My first thought is you've done something so terribly wrong that you have to turn your locations on. That's my first thought. I'm not saying
she gave him an ultimatum one night.
Yeah.
Like, you better share your location.
right. I'm not saying I don't know if that's happened or not, JC. I'm just speculating.
No, it honestly was. I just wasn't texting or calling right back in the manner that she thought
Right. Okay.
a husband should be.
Totally. And so you were just being courteous and respectful. Got it.
And she says, I get scared if you're out and I'm trying to sleep. And so I was like, here's my location, just so that if you wake up, you could see exactly where I'm at. And that way, I'm not dead or on the side of a road or in jail. And so she goes, I was looking at you guys and it pinpoints precisely where you're at in a mall, by the way. And she goes, I just saw that you guys went to a jewelry store. And I'm like, a jewelry store? I was like, we did not go to a jewelry store. We just went to the candle store. And I told her the name. I was like, this is the candle store. We looked it up. There's a jewelry store below the candle store.
Whoa.
So she thought we were in there for like 10 minutes buying her like some earrings or a necklace or some mommy jewelry piece. And so she was in her head going like, oh my gosh, I'm getting jewelry. I'm going to get this. And so she built it up so much that when she got her present, she was, I guess, let down a bit.
Well, shame on her, right?
For spying, that's what I told her. I was like, that's only meant to be when you think I'm lost or that you think something happened to me, not for when I'm shopping for you. Now I'm thinking, she must spy on me when I'm going Christmas shopping, dude.
Christmas shopping is the least
Birthday
of your worries.
prosh.
Yeah, she's looking
shopping.
at the phone right now, looking where you are.
Yeah,
And you're in the other room at home.
Yeah.
And so when she said this, I was, because I just went to a bachelor party 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, that's
My little light
not
bulb
great.
went off, and I go, wait a minute, were you spying on me during the bachelor party? And she goes, I'm not gonna lie, I was. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to see if you would tell me the truth of all the places you went to, and you passed. And I was like, oh, yo, that could have been bad.
seriously. Luckily, it didn't sound like y'all went too crazy on the bachelor party. So
Nah. I mean,
Yeah.
it was, and then, we did things, and she knew. And I tell Kinsey everything we do. I don't care.
Yeah,
And
right.
She's fine with it. As long as you tell your wife what you're doing
then it's cool.
prior to doing it, she's cool with it. And if she doesn't agree with it, she'll tell me, and then I don't do it. And that's fine.
For Mother's Day at the Addams family house, it was a little different. It was just kind of a stressful week. And then our daughter started getting a little under the weather on Friday. She has hand, foot, mouth. And so that is something that's at daycares a lot. And so they get little bumps and rashes on their hands, feet, and mouth.
Okay.
And they can get a temperature and stuff like that. And so my daughter's just real irritable. We had plans to all go do things with grandparents and stuff like that. And so we couldn't really do that. So, like, if we were going to go see my mom, me and my son would go. My wife would stay home with our daughter.
Right.
If they were going to see her parents, I'd stay home with our daughter. She'd take our son. So there was a bunch of that stuff. But my wife and I don't get each other gifts that often for many things. And so she sent me a coupon and an email about a sale that was going on at a place that was a jewelry place. And so she had this bracelet. And as soon as I clicked the link after she emailed it to me, it was sold out. Oh, like, well, great. So there's 5 or 6 store locations in the area we live. And so I called all of them like all week. None of them had it.
Dang.
And so I was like, the only thing she said she wanted, I would ask like, what do you want for Mother's Day? Nothing. Okay, the only thing she mentioned that she wanted, I can't find it, and then finally one of them had it, and so I was able to go get it. So that was nice. It's it's a little bracelet, and it says "Mama" on it.
Aww.
And then the kids, they made stuff for their mom at school, and like were talking it up the whole week. Like, I can't wait to give it to you. I can't wait to give it to you. So it's just some fun little drawings and stuff. Like nothing.
Those are clutch, by the way, because
Yeah.
those are honestly the things that mom likes the most is those little cute things, the notes that they make.
Yeah. And I saw something on TikTok that I definitely have to start doing next year. Hopefully I'll remember it. And the woman in the video said that she absolutely loves it. She looks forward to this every year on Mother's Day. What husband did is he got a book. It's just a book full of blank pages. Think journal, but like bigger, just like a big empty book. And so each year for Mother's Day, the kids color a picture inside the Mother's Day book. The husband also writes, instead of getting a card, he writes a sweet little love note in that book. And so everything's right there all together. So she can set it on a shelf and she can always open it up and look through the years of Mother's Day drawings. And you can tell as the kids get older how the drawings change and everything. And so it's just like really cute.
Oh, nice.
I like it.
That wasn't too bad. That's a great Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Smart. And I had a whole lot of fun throughout the entire weekend.
Yeah, I think Trey had a better Mother's Day than all of us.
Ooh,
or
boy.
Kara had a better Mother's Day than all of our wives.
It was her very first Mother's Day. He is 8 months old now. And so I decided I wanted to go big for Mother's Day. I got her
the first one.
I got her something practical. I got her something I knew that she would absolutely love, and then I went experimental. So the practical gift was the Jimmy Fallon Everything is Mama book. It's Mother's Day, Everything is Mama.
Cute.
Makes sense. Hilarious. We've had that book since before he was born. I had no idea, never read it to him.
So you already had it.
So she got a duplicate book.
Yeah, that's fine.
The one that I knew she would love is I got a teddy bear from Build-A-Bear and put the clothes that he was wearing home from the hospital the day we left the hospital
That's the
after he was
move.
born. She loved it. It was absolutely incredible. She thought it was great. Then the experimental one, I was going to get a giant canvas that's big enough to fit my baby on top of 2 feet by 18 inches. So 24 by 18. And lay the baby down and have him do like kind of a snow angel thing. And actually in my head, now that I'm thinking about it, it would have looked like a baby crucifix.
Yeah, it probably would have looked weird.
It would have been real awkward.
Yeah.
So I decided as I'm putting the baby down next to the canvas, I was like, I'm going to go ahead and switch this up a little bit. I'm just going to make this a giant finger painting.
When I think Mother's Day, I think snow angels.
Yes.
That's what I think about
Well,
too,
because
Nick.
it's like you do the
It's a
handprints,
baby, yeah.
do handprints, footprints. I was like, I'm going to do a baby print.
There's
Ugh.
only so much you can do.
Sometimes I think outside the box, and it's not always good. But I did go, all right, I'm just going to make this a giant finger painting. Quaid has these 3 bowls in front of him, one with blue paint, one with red paint, one with yellow paint, and I'm going to dip his right hand into the blue paint, bloop. Then I dip the left hand into the blue paint. As I'm dipping the left hand, he takes the blue paint and sticks it directly into his mouth.
That's where it goes.
Hates that taste and then tries to get it away from his face by wiping his face even more across both blue eyes. His entire, about 70% of his face is now blue. He has just become 10 kinds of pissed.
The newest member of the Blue Man group.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Quaid Smurf.
And so I'm like, oh boy, it is time for a bath. And I'm giggling and I'm having fun. I'm like, oh, it's no big deal. It's fine. It's washable. It's Crayola. It's all non-toxic. It's all fine. So I just throw him into the bathtub and I start spraying him in the face with this little elephant shower thing that we have that's for a baby to make it where we can spray him instead of having to just like dump water in a cup or something. And so I'm spraying him in the face for like 3 minutes trying to get all this blue stuff off. And I get him completely clean. It was great. And his face was fine. He finally calmed back down. And I go, you know what? I'm giving this thing another shot.
It worked great the first time. Let's try it out.
And so I just dunked his feet in this time and then kind of let him just play tippy toe all over the canvas
That's
and
fun.
running around. Yeah, so kind of mix the colors. So like blue and yellow made a green and red and blue made purple. And so it looked actually pretty cool. It's just like a Picasso looking painting. And clean him up again after that. Took one more bath. All the paint is off of him. All the paint from the huge debacle earlier has been cleaned up off of doorknobs and light switches and everywhere else.
Where was this taking place? Like in the living room?
Oh, dead center of my house.
Of course.
Not the garage.
On carpet. It was all a great idea. And so then I get them all cleaned up. Everything is back into the closet where I've been hiding her other 2 presents. And Then Kara has been out at a graduation party for a couple of hours. She finally comes home, none the wiser about what happened.
Yeah, well done, dude.
And so Quaid has also not been feeling very well, and we've had to suck the snot out of his nose because he, you don't want him to get too many ear infections and just got to get all that congestion out
You
of
got
him.
the baby Frida?
Yeah, that's exactly
That's
what we
nose
have.
sucker's called.
Did you ever do the nose sucker on yourself?
No, I haven't done that yet.
I
Like,
did.
do you stick it up your own nose and then use your own mouth, or do you have?
Yeah, I had the
kids
one that
suck?
you could like. I stuck it in and I did it manually on myself.
Right.
That one was not as cool. And then I had Kinsey try it one time when it was clogged up.
Yeah.
It was pretty dope, man.
And we have the Navage.
Okay.
It's like the electric version
Wow.
of that, where it just shoots water through your sinuses. Anyway, so we go to suck the snot out of Quay's nose, and he has blue boogers.
Oh, gosh. Of course.
And Kara's like, what the
Let's
hell
go to the
happened?
hospital.
What happened? And I was like, well, we had fun. We had a lot of fun while we were alone earlier today. I'll tell you the story tomorrow morning when you get your present. So she kind of knew that there was a painting going on, but she loved it. She wants to hang it in the house, and
Yeah.
I'm hoping that ends up being kind of like a thing that Quaid can do each year. He
That'd
can
be cool.
do his 2-year-old one, 3-year-old, and then maybe when he's like 35, it'll actually be good.
He'll be a good idea, Trey, as well for Valentine's Day. Why don't you get one of those canvases where the couples can
So-
cover themselves in paint, and you and mom create that and put it next to the baby, and that's how it was created.
That was the inspiration for my original baby.
Erotic art was the original inspiration.
Erotic art was the original. That's where I got the idea to just lay the baby down on the canvas. Now, what is interesting is that all 3 of our kids weren't feeling very well.
Yeah.
And this is just a nice little tidbit. Without planning it, all 3 of our kids went to the doctor on Monday. Oh, wait.
Isn't that wild?
All 3 of our kids stayed home from school on Monday. How
That's how it
crazy
goes.
is that?
Yeah, I had to stay, and I stayed home from work one day. I've been coming into the Kid Craddock Morning Show studios, and my kid had to stay out of school like the first day my wife has gone back to her office in a year. So it's
man.
like, well, I have to stay home.
Right.
So I stayed, and I mean, it was fun. It was fine. We had fun playing and stuff. No big
And it
deal.
was the girls for me and Nick, right? It was Ellie,
Yeah.
and it was Chloe for me. She got a cold. She went to a sleepover party, and there was like 2 other girls. It was her best friend, and she came back nasally, and turned out, yep, she had a cold. But she's all good now.
So last week, we had the idea of asking each other's wives for some stories to see how well we listen as husbands. And
Yeah.
I think it's time to pay off our little tease.
See how we did?
Now, okay, here's the thing.
I forgot about this.
One of the 3 of our wives did not give any stories. So we'll have to wait for Nick Adams to play along.
My wife didn't respond?
Blair responded with, "Let me think about it," and then never got back to me. I didn't. She has like a real job and like
She
taking
does.
care of kids. And you said Ellie was sick, so I was like, I'm not gonna badger her about it because
Also, we'll get to highlight Nick by himself.
it'll just be
Oh,
him
great.
next
This is
week.
perfect. Okay,
Well,
cool, cool,
Kara, your wife Trey did send me some things about you.
Oh boy.
And so what we asked, at least what I asked, I just asked for 2 stories or things that she has told you within the last few weeks to see if you remembered it. So Trey, I'll give you the first one when I unlock my phone. Okay. Can Trey remember the decoration I told him I bought for the house?
Ooh.
So
I mean, it's in your house, Trey. You should
in
be
my
able
house.
to remember, dude.
I wonder if it's up already. Because if it's up already, I definitely don't know.
She said she already bought it.
She bought it, and
She told you about it.
we just did. Okay, hang on. Desks. She bought pillows. She bought. Hang on. No, it's going to be a. Is it something for Quaid? I don't know. I really. Hang on. It's
Really listen well over at the Peart house.
no idea.
does not
I got
know.
nothing.
What is
The
it?
answer is, what is a big welcome sign for the front porch?
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! I do remember. Okay, so now the big welcome sign has within the O, you can switch out the little piece that's in between it. So for football season, there's like a little football insert that you
Holiday insert?
Yeah, you can do a snowflake for Christmas and all that. So I listen a little bit.
Cute.
No, you didn't. You just step on it all the time, and you noticed it, and you realized that you could change the
It's,
O.
it's not even up yet. I hadn't even got it.
Wow,
But yes, I
Trey.
did not remember that at all. Should we take one for? Or should
Do
we-
JC now. Do one from
Okay.
Kinsey.
All right, so dude, she sent me a laundry list of things. So hopefully,
crap,
hopefully
dude. Are
you're
you
able.
kidding me?
She has your location and she is putting you to the test here. She is not happy about something.
I'm going to give you
Give me an easy one.
I'm going to give you a softball to start out. All right, so Coming
You know
over,
hold on. How do you know it's a softball?
It's what I believe to be a softball.
Okay.
All right, so coming over this weekend to stay with you is your mother-in-law, your sister-in-law, her kids, and husband. And then there's another person coming to stay the weekend after this one. Who is it?
Okay. Hold on 1 second. My sister-in-law is coming with her family.
Yes.
And then you're telling me
Then 1 week from that, you will have another guest staying in your house. Do you know who that other guest is?
and of course another guest is coming to my house. Why
JC's face says, I am hearing
on.
this for the first time.
it kind of rings a bell a little bit. A slight
They'll be
bell.
sleeping under your roof.
Oh, I know who it is. It's her cousin Kylie and her husband.
You got it. You got it.
Hotel de Chavez.
Oh crap! Yeah, dude.
Jeez.
Oh, no,
We
you-
have so many people coming by, man.
All right, I'll go with another one for JC since I have plenty here.
But I'm beating Trey 1-0 right now.
All right, so we have more weekend. This is about the weekend itinerary.
Okay.
So you have plans coming up this weekend. Do you know what those plans are? It's very vague.
What are you doing, JC?
This weekend?
Yeah, I'll give you. There's a party you're going to.
There's a party I'm going to?
Yeah.
We had a birthday.
Okay, so take sport.
Week.
So take football game, soccer game out of the picture.
Yeah, we don't have that. 'Cause
Okay.
The season's just ended.
Yeah, full invite. You've RSVP'd.
I did?
Uh huh.
Okay. I'm glad we did. We got a birthday party. No, we got a party for. Dude, how do I have plans and I don't know what I'm doing?
Do you know someone named Wes?
Oh, it's Wes's kid's birthday party.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
also,
had-
it's going to be at your house, JC, and there's people staying over that night too.
Listen, when it comes to kids' birthday parties, I know she tells me we're going to them. I just don't care. I just don't.
I know
I'm
there's
just
a-
like,
All right.
All right.
Okay,
yeah,
I'll be
just
there.
tell me the morning of, and I'll get ready, and we'll go to the kids' birthday
I love
party.
seeing there's a trend on TikTok. It's somewhat related to this. It's where daughters will ask their dads. They'll say, "Hey, Dad, name 3 of my friends." And the dads are like, they're all like, "Who is my college roommate right now?"
To bring
The
it back.
sad part is, I bet you the dads can name like the one hot friend.
Oh, yeah.
but not the other
But
friend.
they don't want.
can't-
They don't
can't
want to
say that.
Yeah, they don't want to say Jessica.
Yeah, because he'll reveal. Yeah, he'll give himself away real quick.
Now, that's interesting because it makes it much harder. You can't just say like Brittany, Ashley, and Jessica anymore because, like we were saying before, names are getting a little more out there.
Yeah.
Espen is one of them. ESPN.
Espen. So, okay, Trey, back to you. Your wife would like to know if you can remember when she's going back to her office.
Ooh, okay. So it was June 7th. This I know for
was.
sure. It was June 7th, and then they had a little conversation because her team has changed a little bit. They don't have to do the same thing they were doing whenever the quarantine had all started. So they're going to get to still work from home until September, and then they need to go in like 1 day a week.
Is he right?
I'm gonna give you a point. You are correct on the
Okay.
dates. Some of the going into work is a little different. So June 7th, she goes in 1 day a week.
Yep. Okay.
And then, like you said, they're going to push that till September.
Right.
September 1st, she's going to go back 3 days a week. So
Okay.
your timeline was
Pretty
correct.
close,
I think
pretty
you were
good.
right. Yeah.
You listen.
All right.
Look at you listening, bro.
All right, JC. Now here's a question to see if you were listening as a father and as a husband. When
It's
is
gonna
the
make
kid-
me look like a bad dad, bro.
When's your kid's birthday?
when is the kid's last day of school?
I think it's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up soon.
You want to pull out a calendar? Like pull out a calendar on your
just
phone?
so I could look? Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
I believe the last day of school is it's May 21st.
Oh, you got it.
that
All
right?
right. Yeah,
Wow,
good
that's
job,
pretty
Dad.
good.
Good
It's
job,
20
Dad.
And here's how I know, because we're going to be flying out, or they're going to be flying out to Mexico for my sister's wedding, and the kids are missing the last 2 days of school. So that's how I know.
There you go.
Now, I would think that 85%, as I had said before, I listen 85% of the time. I think that's a pretty
Yeah, you did
accurate
good.
way of saying it. And JC, I think you did a pretty good job as well. I would say we did better than I expected.
Yeah, we listen.
Nick,
See?
Are you
listen.
nervous?
Yeah, I am. I'm pretty nervous because I'm definitely the guy that's like, yeah.
Yep.
And I almost exclusively have one AirPod in my ear, listening to something on my phone, watching TikToks. Like I'm always having something on in my ear. So my wife will start talking and then I got to pause it and then I got to, did I miss half a sentence? I don't know what's happening.
Hey, do y'all do dinner together?
Yeah.
Y'all do like sit down at the table and then do y'all go no phones? Or
Yes.
Yeah. We don't
I'm
have the
better
no
at it.
phones rule.
right. You just kind of assume between you two since Davis
Yeah, we don't
and
have the no
Ellie-
phones rule. I mean, sometimes the phone is a little helpful getting the kid to stay at the table. If I'm
Right.
like, let's take a funny picture or let's be silly or let's call BB and Pops and we'll call them and do FaceTime during dinner. It keeps them at the table.
Right.
But I'm not like on Instagram just scrolling
Yeah.
or texting with friends generally.
I put my phone down in the room. That way it's far away from me. Because I know if I have it in front of me, I'm going to want to hop on TikTok.
Of course.
I'm going to want to hop on Instagram. I'm going to want to go check my
Coinbase,
cryptocurrency.
yeah. Dude, that's what I do. I sit there and check that every 30 seconds.
I'm so addicted to it.
And
This is what they tell you about if you invest or do anything. And Trey and I just started doing cryptocurrency recently. And they tell you the number one rule is invest and put it down. We're not day traders. We're not trying to do it.
Right.
It's easier said than done. I am checking roughly every 30 minutes.
It's pretty crazy.
I've been wanting to, I know this is never going to happen, or at least not anytime soon, but what I would like to do is to take some sort of trip or vacation, just my wife, with no phones.
I love it.
I would
can
like
you
to do that,
imagine?
but it's like, we have little kids. We would want to be checking in. Maybe we can just like leave them in the hotel room and just check in like
safe.
once at night or something.
Can you get like a burner phone? Like you go and buy
Right.
like a $40 phone from
It
Walmart.
It has no screen on it.
Right.
It's just numbers.
Yeah, it's a brand new number that you give to whoever the kid is staying with, and then you can get in touch if need be.
I have a great idea. This is a great idea for all us parents that are going to be going on trips and we want to rekindle the romance and make sure we keep the phones out the way. Go on a vacation with a couple friend, right? So go with your couple's friend or whatever, right? So you go on a vacation.
We're trying
Check
to
where
open,
I'm going.
Yeah,
open
we
this relationship up to.
No, we're not opening up any relationship.
Swinging
But
here? Oh.
but if we want to keep the phones out of the whole day, you get your boy to go into your room, put both of the phones in the safe. He picks the code.
Okay.
Oh, that is
Locks
good.
it. You go into their room, you pick the code, lock their phones up, and then you can say, hey guys, go have fun together. Or you guys could keep partying together, whatever you want to do. That way, you will not have access to your phone. And even if you want to cheat and go get the phone, you cannot because the only person that knows the code is the other couple's husband or wife.
That's when I'll be in Mexico and the cartel will shoot that guy.
Yeah, but how am I going to get? How am I going to get pictures of the us remembering the great times we're having?
Okay. I have a whole. You guys know I'm a business mogul.
Yeah,
I've got a lot of great ideas.
I've heard about your new paintings that you're going to release soon.
I want to open a jail hotel. I want to open a baby food restaurant where the adults actually get to sit in the high chairs and you get fed by the waiters. It's a whole big industry.
Can drinks come in baby bottles?
Of course they
Oh,
can.
yeah, that's
right?
exactly how they come.
I've got another new idea.
sippy cups.
The resort where you turn your phone in as you come in and you get like a digital tablet phone kind of thing where you can take all these they take all the photos, take all the pictures you want, and they get put onto this cloud that you get at the end of the time. Whereas also the people that want to get in touch with you, that you want to send you pictures of your kid, make sure that they give you updates on if somebody's doing okay, if they're feeling a little sick, the resort will give you that update.
Yeah.
And the resort's name is Disconnect.
Think about all the dirty pictures that are going to be on those tablets.
Well, that's part of the fun.
That couples are going to be taking and be like, yeah, let's upload this to the cloud afterwards.
Yeah, you're going to have to be careful with those
The employees
videos.
are downloading every single one of them.
Oh,
But I think
yes.
our ideas are actually pretty excellent. If you're looking to unwind and not have the phones out all the times on vacation.
If you feel like investing, send me some Ethereum.
that's your method of payment.
That's a cryptocurrency for people that don't know. We can't talk cryptocurrency on here anymore. Like nobody cares about it.
Everybody
just-
got it.
it's just you and me, JC.
You think people don't care, but then you start talking about it and they all come out. They all come out the woodwork. They're out there. Our crypto
I would
feeds are
really
out
like
there.
to get into it, but it kind of scares me and it kind of confuses me. I don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
Ugh.
I know. It
Like
is kind of
the
scary.
regular stock market confuses me. So now I'm going to do crypto.
But this is the cool new trendy, like, I'm young stock
but
market.
It's like, I get it. It's kind of similar in somewhat of a way, but it's just like,
I don't know where the money comes from or where it's going. So I don't know, dude. It just says in my little account there's more or less. And I go,
Yeah, exactly. I trust the process.
Well, fellas, I think that does it for this episode of the Chatty Daddies.
You can follow us on social media at Chatty Daddies, or you can leave us a message at the phone number below. I don't feel like anybody's ever left us a message.
You know what? We've had a few text messages. In fact, I'm going to read one right now.
Perfect.
Okay, Nick.
So Kevin messaged us, and last week we were doing a mom draft from entertainment TV shows, movies, and we were picking our favorite moms to celebrate Mother's Day. So Kevin said, I just listened to the mom draft, and I can't believe no one mentioned Beverly Goldberg from the Goldbergs. That's a foul mouth, terrible sweater wearing, terrifying the hell out of everyone at the school to get what she wants for her kids, mama. Totally a mom who has first round mom draft pick written all over her. Love the podcast.
While I love the Goldbergs, it's one of my favorite TV shows on TV.
It's great.
By far. I love Barry. He is hilarious. Eric.
The granddad just died.
He passed away. It was really sentimental. They even said in loving memory. But here's why I wouldn't want Beverly to be my mom. She is extremely clingy, and she gets all up in their businesses all the time and ruins relationships and ruins high school experiences and college experiences. And for that reason, although I love the show and I love her as a person, I wouldn't want her to be my mom.
If she was real, would she be considered a Karen?
Yes.
Yeah.
The 80s version of the Karen.
I think so.
She definitely has Karen qualities.
She
to her.
will speak to the manager.
I did not tell you guys during my Mother's Day little recap. I didn't give you the biggest news of all for a child. It is my son's very first word.
Who's that? Mama.
He said mama. Oh, it's a pretty good Mother's Day present. It only happened about 12 hours after Mother's Day.
That's just perfect.
It was absolutely perfect. Tears. She didn't cry at our wedding, but she cried when he said mama.
Isn't it cute? Because babies, they want to talk. Has he been babbling before this?
A little bit, but not too much. But it came really quick.
Because he's been hearing mom and dad talk.
Yep.
And he just doesn't know how to get that out. The mouth just hasn't figured it out yet, but now it has.
And
did he say dada yet?
No, Dada. He's got a baba now. So he's got a mama and a baba. So Dada's on the horizon.
Yeah. My kids were both dada first.
Oh, that's
Same.
cool.
Oh, yeah.
But
Both my kids were papa first, so
I'm always the fun guy. Like, I get to pick him up from school, and then we just play forever. And Kara's like, all right, I got to feed him. I got to put him to bed. I got to wake him up. I got to drop him off at daycare. She does the unfun stuff. So Uncle Trey is what he's actually going to say.
Well, we'll end with that good news right there. Congratulations to Quaid for saying mama for the first time. And we'll catch you next Dadder Day.
Oh, yeah.